In a marriage, love is not always eternal. Sometimes signs that a husband no longer loves his wife can be hidden in the smallest actions. Many women do not realize that coldness, lack of attention, and other expressions can indicate that feelings have faded. Are you in this situation? In this article, I will explore 9 clear signs that a man no longer loves his wife. These signs will not only help you realize the reality of the relationship, but also help you make the right decisions for the future. Follow along to better understand what to look for in your marital relationship. 1. Avoiding and not wanting to be close to your wife. When a husband starts avoiding and not wanting to be close to his wife, this is a clear sign that his feelings are fading. Instead of spending time together, he may find ways to avoid each other, not want to be in the same space, or simply not want to talk. Happy couples often try to take advantage of every moment to be together, share and support each other in daily life. However, if your husband often avoids, does not participate in family activities or daily conversations, this may indicate that he is feeling bored or no longer interested in the relationship. Avoidance not only makes you feel lonely, but also creates distance between the two of you, leading to misunderstandings and tension in the marriage. Pay attention to this change in behavior and confront it to find out the deeper cause. 2. Annoyed by your wife's habits. In marriage, differences between two people are natural. However, when a husband constantly scrutinizes and complains about his wife's small habits, it can cause tension and fatigue in the relationship. Things like a wife leaving things in the wrong place or not closing the water bottle cap can make a husband feel uncomfortable. But when being criticized constantly, the wife will feel disrespected and insecure. Instead of creating distance, the husband should choose a more positive approach. Instead of complaining, discuss with your wife about the things that bother you. Sincere communication helps both of you understand each other better and find solutions to differences. Accepting each other's habits and focusing on the good things in the relationship will help love become stronger. Nurture love with respect and understanding to grow together on the journey of marriage. 3. No longer caring about your feelings. When your husband no longer cares about your feelings, this is one of the strongest signs that love has diminished. If he doesn't notice small changes in his appearance, like a new hairstyle or the perfume you've chosen, it's likely that his heart is no longer with you as before. A loving husband will always pay attention to your feelings, find ways to cheer you up when you're feeling down, or share your joy when you have happy things in life. On the contrary, if he doesn't care about what you're going through, from the little things of everyday life to the bigger problems in life, this shows a lack of care and affection. If your husband no longer cares about whether you are happy or not, or even notices when something is bothering you, this is a clear sign of a rift in the relationship. This lack of attention not only affects your mood, but also causes feelings of loneliness, leading you to question your own worth in the relationship. If you notice this sign, consider talking to your husband to better understand what is going on in his mind and find ways to improve the relationship between the two of you. Coming home and complaining about being tired and not wanting to communicate. When your husband comes home after a tiring day at work, he often avoids communication and only pays attention to his phone or TV. This behavior makes his wife feel lonely and forgotten. Although she understands that her husband has had a stressful day, his silence creates a distance between the two of you. The wife wants to share things about her day but finds it difficult when her husband is only focused on the screen. To improve the situation, the wife should create a comfortable space for her husband to relax before communicating. Care and understanding will help the husband open up more. Communication is the key to a happy relationship, so let's nurture the feelings in marriage together. Always blame the wife. When the husband constantly blames the wife for every problem in the marriage, this not only shows a lack of responsibility, but also increases tension in the relationship. If he criticizes you for even small problems, this shows that he no longer sees the relationship in a positive light. A loving husband will share responsibility and solve problems together, instead of blaming his wife. Continuous blaming can make you feel guilty and insecure, reduce self-esteem, and create a tense atmosphere in the family. If you find that your husband is always blaming you, find an opportunity to discuss and resolve the conflict constructively. 6. Frequent irritability. When a husband is frequently irritable and angry in an unusual way, this can cause tension in the relationship. A husband is quick to criticize small things, making his wife feel disrespected and unsupported. Previously, the husband may have been very tolerant, but now this change makes his wife anxious about what is happening in his life. Pressure from work, financial worries, or personal stress can be the cause. If not resolved, this irritability can lead to arguments and make the relationship more tense. To improve the situation, the wife should try to find out the cause of her husband's irritability through a gentle conversation. Creating an environment of support and understanding will help her husband feel more comfortable and reduce stress. Empathy is an important factor in maintaining love and connection in marriage. 7. Not sharing about his wife on social media. When your husband does not post any information about his wife or family on social media, this may be a sign that he is no longer proud of the relationship. If he regularly shares his personal life but ignores your presence, this may make you feel unimportant in his life. The lack of sharing may stem from him not wanting others to know about the marriage, or simply not having deep feelings anymore. This not only creates a feeling of being left out, but also makes you doubt your husband's sincerity. If you notice this sign, consider talking to him to clarify both of your feelings and thoughts in order to find ways to improve the relationship. 8. Spending too much time on the phone. When your husband is always glued to his phone, not paying attention to his wife and family activities, this could be a sign that he is losing connection with you. If he is constantly checking messages, surfing social media, or playing games while you are around, you may feel like you are being left out. Not only does this lack of attention to each other reduce the quality of communication, it can also create a feeling of loneliness, even in your own home. When your husband is only focused on the screen, you may notice that important moments, like meals or everyday conversations, become less enjoyable. This lack of attention not only affects your feelings, but can also lead to distance and a loss of intimacy between the two of you. If you notice this sign, find a way to initiate a conversation with him about balancing time between technology and the relationship. Creating technology-free times, such as phone-free dinners or date nights, can help renew the connection and rekindle the loving feelings that existed in the relationship. 9. Not being jealous. When a husband is not jealous or shows interest when another man pays attention to his wife, this can make her feel insecure about his feelings. This indifference not only reflects a lack of attention, but also makes her feel unloved. In a relationship, a little jealousy is normal, showing that the husband still feels possessive and protective of his wife. When there is no response from the husband, the wife may wonder if his feelings have faded. This can lead to feelings of loneliness and doubt in the relationship. To solve this problem, the wife can take the initiative to talk to her husband about her feelings, making it clear that his concern is important. Creating an open space to share worries and emotions will help both of you understand each other better and deepen the affection in the marriage. Jealousy is not necessarily a negative thing, as long as it is expressed in a healthy and positive way. When a woman begins to feel that her husband may not be as loving as before, it is time to pay attention. Signs such as the husband avoiding intimacy, no longer caring about your feelings, or always glued to the phone can signal an affair. Even if your husband doesn't share about you on social media or always blames you for every problem in the marriage, it can raise doubts about his loyalty. When you recognize these signs, you may feel distressed, confused, and bewildered. However, in such difficult times, it is important to stay calm and find a way to deal with the situation. Through the signs we have analyzed, we hope you have more valuable information to identify the status of your relationship. We understand that it is not easy to discover that your husband may no longer love you. However, remember that not all of these signs definitely mean that your husband has fallen out of love. Every relationship has its own ups and downs, and sometimes open communication will help dispel doubts and clear up misunderstandings. If you are in this situation, consider carefully and find a way to resolve it wisely. You may need time to think and make the right decision for yourself and your family. We would love to hear your opinions on what was shared in this video. Please comment below with your views and share your own experiences with us. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on other useful content in the future. See you in the next videos.